Hello you guys, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Lisa. So from the title of this vlog, you can probably tell that it's going to be another home updates vlog. And if you aren't new here, thanks for sticking with me on this journey. And if you are new here, I have a ton of videos of our home. We just moved in this past March. I can't remember exactly, to our new home here in Switzerland, and I've been slowly but surely making it our own and decorating it and just making it feel like home for us. We have a few guests coming from the States in a few weeks, and I am so excited because I haven't had anyone from the States visit yet, and one of my best friends and my parents are coming for the very first time. And I am so excited, but that means I definitely need to get this house put together and in order. And I really need to start with their bedrooms first. When they're coming, it's a bit of a crossover. They'll be here at the same time, so we have to get both of our guest rooms in order and make sure everything is ready for them before they come. I'm so excited because as I said, haven't had anyone come visit in Switzerland yet, and I don't know, I'm just so happy that they're coming and I can share the new house with them and kind of be a tourist in my own city for a little bit and explore with them. So yeah, but this vlog will be mainly just house updates and guest room updates and just me sharing what I've purchased and how I've decided to style the 2 extra bedrooms that we have, and kind of talk you through why I did what I did and our plans for the future for these rooms. If you guys want to see any of the other videos on the house, on the other rooms in this house that I probably won't be covering in this vlog, I have a ton of videos on my channel, so definitely check those out. And thank you again for joining me on today's video. I purchased a few things over the past couple of weeks that I'll share with you guys now. As I mentioned in a few other vlogs, I would have loved to complete this home the month that we moved in, but that's definitely not realistic, and I don't think that's something that I would recommend, just because you need to take your time and really put effort and I think love into each room to make sure that it really does feel like your style and just the whole vibe that you're going for. And I think when you try to rush it and just get rooms completed, it really doesn't feel like you, and then that often leads to you wanting to make more adjustments and it really never being completed. So I picked up a few things and I'm going to share those things with you guys now, and then we're going to start and get these rooms decorated. Okay, so as you can see, I've been hoarding a ton of stuff up here and just kind of like buying separate pieces for each of the rooms just so I can have them and then kind of put it all together and see how it comes. Just a ton of like side table, sheets, mattress covers, and then just like little decor items. Obviously not this guy. This is something else. But I am going to start to put the guest rooms together now and take you guys along, and we'll see what we end up with and maybe see what other pieces we need to pick up. I'm finally done fitting the first guest room's bed together. No one ever talks about how hard it is to put sheets, duvet cover, pillowcases on a bed all by yourself. Honestly, I'm sweating right now, but I'm so happy with how it looks. I wasn't sure about the big pillowcase covers because they aren't exactly the same color, but I'm okay with it. I think I definitely want to figure out if I want to add like some other pillows or maybe just a throw blanket here just to add a little bit of color maybe. But this is the bed for our first, and this is our main guest room. This will be the main guest room, and the other room will be served for another purpose hopefully in the future, which I'll get into when I share that room. But this is more of our like neutrally creamy tones. I wanted to go very different with both of the rooms. Both of the furniture pieces are from IKEA. This is the mom bed and the mom dresser. This is the 180 by 200, I believe. We wanted to go bigger just because if we do have more than one guest, 2 guests can fit in here. This will be the room my parents stay in as well, so I wanted to make sure that they are comfortable. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna start to decorate a little bit more now. I added this mirror, which I'll get into in a little bit. And I have a piece coming for here. Hopefully, I'll be able to share that in this vlog, which I'm excited about. But this is the first guest room, and I'm going to start to decorate it a bit more with a few other pieces that I have right now. Outfitted this room with all of the accessories that I have so far, and I just wanted to talk through them, and then I will tell you guys what other things are coming or that I kind of want to get for this space. So for this space, I definitely want to add like a nice big lamp onto here. This part of the room in the evening, it gets pretty dark because the lighting is over here, so I want to add a lamp to here, so that's something I need to pick up still. I added this piece. If you aren't new here, this is the piece that I used to have in our guest bathroom, and I just really didn't like it in that space, so I decided to take it out, but I still love it, and I wanted to reuse it somewhere else, and I thought here would be a really nice spot. I have this eucalyptus room scent. My mom really can't handle candles, and while I would love to put a candle in a room for my guests, I know that would really irritate her. So I just wanted to add this, and I will put these in when they arrive just so the room smells nice, and eucalyptus is super calming, so I think that'll be great. And then I'm probably gonna buy lotion and hand lotion and maybe something else to put in both of the rooms, just so they have if they didn't bring or if they need. I just think that's really nice to offer your guests, just extra toiletries that maybe they just didn't feel like packing or just forgot. So I'm gonna add those. And then I added these 2 side tables, which I really, really love. They're this marble tops with gold bottoms, and I actually found them for a really great price, and I said I needed to get them for this room. I think they just add such an elevated look to the room, and both sides has their side table, so in the evening they can place a drink there, a book, whatever they need. And then, as I mentioned, I got a really pretty mirror here. This mirror is something I really wanted to put in this room. It's not too big, but it really looks more like a picture frame. It has that really nice oval curved shape, which I really love. And of course it has the gold accents to match back to the side tables. And then this is just a laundry basket I picked up from IKEA. I think it's super cute, and it goes with the color scheme of the bed. Just because they're staying for a little bit of a longer stay, and obviously they were going to have some laundry to do, so I picked this up, and I have a piece coming here, a hanging rack, which I ordered off of Amazon. It should be here for this vlog, I hope, which should fit here, which I hope looks good. I am fingers crossed, just because these rooms are a little bit smaller and I still wanted a place to have our guests be able to hang their clothes if they wanted to. And I think a clothing rack is probably the best option, just because maybe down the line, if we want, we can add in a built-in dresser, but I just think it's really practical, especially since this room isn't used every day and will only really be for guests. So I think it's okay to have just a nice hanging rack here, and I think it'll look really pretty in the space. So that's what I have coming. Only other thing that I would really like to do in this room, actually in both of the rooms, is add some curtains, and that also goes for our bedroom. I just feel like curtains really pull the room together and make it look more homey and cozy, and that's something that's definitely on our list to do. We just haven't gotten around to doing it, and it's definitely something that's, you have to make sure that you have the right pieces and you're doing it correctly. So that's also maybe something I could even do with my mom, because she's just super into and really good at outfitting homes. So she could probably help me put up some curtain rods and get some really pretty, like, long curtains that I think will just make this space feel a lot like cozier and warmer. This is the second guest bedroom, but this room in the future will be a nursery. So I didn't want to go so crazy in making this a personalized special guest room. That being said, I still need to do a ton of things in here just to make it feel like homey and less of like a jail cell that it looks like right now. I got these really pretty duvet cover. It has like this texture to it, which I think is so sweet. To get two larger pillows for this case, and I like these pillows just for sleeping purposes, so I need to get two larger pillows and two more just regular pillowcases. Still need to get a side table to go there, and I'm thinking a large standing lamp just to make the dimensions look a little bit better, because this bed is in a different position. So hopefully I can find something that can go there. And of course, if we had curtains, this space would definitely look more put together. But that is definitely on the list as well for this week. This is the dresser for this room. It's a little different than the mom's, but it's also from IKEA. I really like it because I like how deep the top is, and it has like this edge. I think it makes it look very like vintagey and sweet, but I think it's also nice if I wanted to in the future put a changing pad on top. I think it's a really good size for that. I just added a few pieces. I still need to obviously add some more. I got this really cute arch mirror, and I like leaning it on the cabinet just because I don't want to add anything to the walls in this room. I want to keep them bare until I know exactly what this room will need to look like in the future. And then, as I mentioned, I want to add some lotions, maybe even like a vase with some flowers. I think that's really nice when you have guests as well. I really like this idea to add books to your guest bedrooms. So I have a few more I'm going to add that I've read already, and they can read while they're here, or they can take on their travels. Maybe I'll get some bookends just to put them together and make them look a little bit neater. But I think it's a good idea just because I've read this book already. Maybe she hasn't. Something nice for her before bed, or even just to take along with her through her travels. But yeah, that is the situation. As I mentioned, didn't want to go too crazy with putting things on the wall in here, but I have those hanging racks that you guys have seen so many times in my other vlogs for like when I prep for travel and stuff. So if she does need to hang something, I could just wheel one of those in. But yeah, that is the status of this room. So I definitely have a few more pieces to pick up just to make it a bit more cozy and homey in here. So I'm gonna head out in a little bit and try to grab as much as possible to really complete this room before my friend arrives. A bit later. I actually started this vlog maybe 2 days ago, but I was waiting on the rack that you guys saw me build and a lamp for the other room, but all of the rooms are pretty much complete now. I am going to leave them as is, and I'm happy with how they are. And as we live in this house, if there's anything that I see and I like to update the rooms, I totally will. I'm really happy with how the official guest room has turned out. I'll share the finished room for the main guest room. This is the rack that I built yesterday. I actually got it off of Amazon and I'm very happy with it. It's very simple, it's not too crazy, but if you guys want the link, I will definitely be happy to link it for you. I got it off the Amazon from Germany, so I'm not sure what the situation is between German Amazon and like US or anywhere else in the world, but I could definitely link it down below if you need. I also got the hangers from Amazon. They're just these like soft touch hangers, which I thought really looked nice with the rack. And then I added some towels for our guests. We have some really pretty textured towels. I actually was trying to use these in our main suite if you've been following along for a while, and they just didn't look right. And I wanted to hold on to them and keep them for our guests, some fancy towels for them. And they look perfect in this room. And then I just put the hamper right next to it. And then when our guests are here, they can put their shoes there, they can hang anything that they need to hang. And I really just think this is a great spot. And honestly, my husband keeps saying, this is nicer than our bedroom. But no, I love our bedroom and I think it's still the nicest room. But this room I'm very happy with. This mirror looks really great in the space as well. And of course, you guys saw all of this already. As I mentioned down the line, I really want to hang some curtains. But again, that's going to be a project for another time. And maybe some like pictures on the wall, but again, down the line, that'll be another thing. It's just when I'm putting things onto the wall that is permanent. So I need to make sure that I love it and it looks good in the space. So yeah, I added some English and German books to the side table because this is where my parents are going to be staying, and I know they're going to want to pick up a few phrases and words for while they're here, and I think it's just a cute idea to have these books here, and I think they'll probably get a little laugh out of it as well. And then over here, you guys, nothing really has updated too crazy, but I added this lamp here. If you guys aren't new here, you would know that I actually got this lamp originally for our TV console downstairs. I'm not a huge fan of it. I mean, it's okay in the space. It's doing a good job. I just feel like I wish I had something like bigger, wider, taller, both. So I'm actually gonna probably head somewhere tomorrow, which won't be in this vlog, but it'll be in the next vlog because I will be vlogging again tomorrow. So maybe I'll pick up something different. I'll definitely update you guys. This is the second guest bedroom and how it turned out. I'm happy with it as it is right now. Again, I've mentioned that I didn't want to go too crazy in this room just because it will be serving another purpose and hopefully within the next year or so. So I added just a cute little laundry basket here and had some towels that my friend will be able to use. And I also got this really cute terrazzo side table, which I love. I love how it has white and also like these like brown and beige tones in it that pull in kind of the bed frame, and it also has the black to match back to the dresser over here. So I really like this piece. It honestly really kind of inspired me, and maybe down the line, if we do keep this bed in here, maybe we can like reupholster this situation and put some cushions and like upholster it. I've seen that done before, and I think it would be really cute if this bed had that situation and maybe like a cream kind of like pillowy effect. And then I just got this black lamp, just again add some more light in here in the evening. It's not super bright, so I think it's nice, especially if you're reading in bed, you don't want to turn on the overhead light and you just want a lamp. And I think it also adds some good dimension to the area. The dresser area, not much has changed. I just added a few more books, and I'm just gonna leave them like this for my guests. And if I ever do come across some cute little bookends, I definitely will do that. I definitely saw some on Crate and Barrel that were really pretty, but again, we don't have Crate and Barrel in Switzerland, so maybe when I go home, I'll pick up a few more. And then these, I'll probably just add some flowers to before my friend comes, just to have some cute little fresh flowers in the room. And then I just added my favorite body lotion to her room, just so she has it in her room. And yeah, you guys saw the candle, you guys saw the situation. I'm happy with how this looks. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you would like any links or anything, I will be happy to link the things that I can down below for you guys. And whenever I do make updates, I will definitely be sharing with you as usual. But thank you again for watching. As always, please do consider subscribing because that really does help me create more content for you guys. And I hope you join me for my next video. Bye guys.